Okay, I wanted to show you guys really quickly how to set up your grid. We're going to be doing a 1" by 1" grid, so you want to line your ruler up at the top of your page, and this is the inches. So you should be using pencil for yours. I'm going to use Sharpie so you can see what I'm doing. But basically what you're going to do is every time you see an inch, you're going to be putting a mark at the top of your paper. So we always start our ruler in the top left corner. Even if your picture isn't starting up there, we're just going to grid the whole paper. And you will, computer paper is 8.5 by 11, so you are going to have a little 1/2 inch on the side, and that's okay. Then you'll do the same thing for the bottom. You want to make sure you're using the inches and not the other side of the ruler. So now that I have dashes on the bottom and the top, I'm going to connect them with my ruler. So I would line my ruler up, connecting those dashes, and then I'm going to make a straight line going through. Pretty simple. So once you guys have all the vertical lines, you're going to do your horizontal lines next. And it's basically the same thing, okay? You're just going to start on the side this time. Now, if some of your dash marks don't line up, that might be because maybe you were off by 1/2 inch or something. You might just want to go back and remeasure, make sure that you have it correct. If your grid squares are not inch by inch and maybe they're kind of like wonky, it's going to throw your whole portrait off because these all have to be equal. So when I start from the side, I want to make sure that I line my ruler up with the edge of the paper. I started at the bottom, and I'm just going to mark every time I see an inch going this way. And this way should be 11 inches, so we shouldn't have any awkward hang off on the ends. And then I'm going to come over to the other side and do the same thing. Now when you guys go to do your actual paper that you're going to be drawing on, you want to make sure you're using pencil and you're drawing really lightly, because eventually we're going to erase these grid marks. So then for this part, you would just do your line up your ruler where you see the dashes and just pull through to make a straight line. And once you're done gridding, we're going to label our boxes. The reason we label is so we don't get lost when we start drawing. So it's kind of like you're reading a map. I always label the top with letters, so A, B, C, D, and then A and 1 are going to share a box. So the side gets numbers, the top gets letters. Okay? So you would just go down your whole page, you'd grid first, and then you would label, and that's really all there is to it.